Oh, hello and welcome back to the series. You catch me today very cautiously trying to find quartz because in order to finish my sorting unit for the bones and arrows and bows, I couldn't think what they were called then, I need comparators and repeaters. And for comparators and repeaters, we need quartz. Oh, there's some. So we're going to collect ourselves just enough. Oh, dang it. I don't have a normal pickaxe. I'll have to go remedy that. Right, that's enough. Now, I should probably have staircased down here. Oh, I'm not taking any chances. This is the way I came. We're safe. Freedom. That should hopefully be enough. I'll find out when we got ourselves a pickaxe I can actually use. Well, that was a nice surprise. Oh, RIP to my portal entrance, I guess. That's another project we need to sort out then. Redesigning that again. Yay. What feels like an eternity later, we have ourselves a brand new Fortune 3 pickaxe. See what we're getting out of this then. $26. That should be enough. Let's see, what do we need? We need 3 comparators, 3 repeaters, and I think that's it. Do I need 3? No, I don't need 4. I don't need 6 repeaters. I need 3. Okay, yes, we know what we're getting then. Let's get them together. Okay, that should do. Not really. I forgot to unpause it. I've actually got a fair bit now. We should be okay with that. Okay, that's storage now sorted with a very small filter system back here, as in I'm filtering out bones and arrows. Everything else will just end up in these two. So well, technically these 6. All the other stuff will end up. All my arrows, all my bones here. I need to put another row of chests here, and I've also got a failsafe down here, if I can find it, which I'm going to set up to this to just spit out when need be. And it's going to be spitting out into probably netherrack and fire, either that or a cactus maybe. I don't know, maybe even lava. We'll work it out. But yep, just a simple sorting system here, which we're probably not going to need access to be honest. It's not that big. Not that big, not that complicated, not that big of a deal. So yeah, this room is still but ugly, so still something needs to be done with this. But for now, it's a working system that filters the bones and the arrows separately to everything else. Right, what else were we doing today? Challenge. Try and not say, right, what else are we doing for the rest of the video? Oh, let's crack on. That's another one I say too much. Right. I was about to say it again. Oh god, what's happened to me? Go. Well, part of the answer to that question is we've finished the villagers. We've also started the next set of villagers, which I'll talk to you about in a bit, but I think from this point on, villagers are going to be something we work on in the background because they are a pain. So let's just deal with him quickly, shall we? Yeah. Yes, we've finished our trading hall. For the most part, trading hall. It's not a trading hall, is it? It's part of a trading hall. It's librarians. But we've got ourselves unbreaking, aqua affinity. I don't know if I showed it in the last video. He was someone else, but then we got the 3 version of it. I can't remember which one it is. I'll know when I get upstairs. Anyway, I'm waffling. We've got our mending. Probably the most important villager. Still got space for one more, but I grew wary. Efficiency 5, got quite lucky with that one. Respiration 3, protection 4, feather falling 4, looting I believe it was, it might have been fortune, but looting 3, silk touch and fortune 3. And then the last one we have is also sharpness 2, which I was not hanging around to get 3 or 4. It was just too much. And that is the library. Library. I don't know what the proper one is, but people like to say it different ways. It's a very controversial subject, what a library is. So yes, this here is going to be some rings for villagers. For villagers, specifically. So this here is going to be some floating rings for farmers. I'm going to have the 3 of them, and if I pop over to the other world very briefly. It's very barren over here. I forgot I kind of stopped updating this when I was just kind of free-forming it. But yes, we have these giant rings here. So we'll have 3 rings of different crops. It won't be 3 for each. We don't need that many. This is more for aesthetics and show rather than actually needing it. And over this side we also have the start of a fisherman's cove, I guess. Might be a little trading area as well, trading station type for dock thing, I don't know, but my plan long term is to have this part here as the trading dock, and as you can see there's the rough outline of the farm. I believe that's literally the last thing I bothered doing in this world. As you can see, things are very different and in a very different order as well. Over here is probably where the masons are going to go as well. But projects aside, the main bulk of this video is going to be progressing towards the dragon fight. That is kind of what we're gearing up to. We won't be doing the fight this week. Now that'll probably be next week, maybe the one after, I'm not sure. But we need to make sure our gear is in check, and that's why we dealt with the spawner and librarians yesterday. And by yesterday, obviously, I mean last week. I'm an idiot, I swear. But yes, so now next on the agenda is a trip into the nether for proper. And see if we can't find a fortress. Well, I was expecting this to take a little bit longer than it did, but after a little tiny bit of digging around, and I mean a tiny bit, we've come across a fortress. And if you want to know just how short it is, watch this. Free cam. There's my portal. I mean, you could probably say that this fortress is probably at spawn. Or very close to spawn enough. I've just been talking to myself for God knows how long. I was recording. And we're killing blazes. I got my first rod. I don't know if I caught that on camera or not. But we are slowly getting somewhere. We don't need too many of these, do we? How many do I need in total? I need 12 eyes. Minimum, I know that. So that is at least 6 rods. Can I coax them down or not? All I can hear is Blaze's heavy breathing. Hello, down here. Ooh. Okay, we're slowly getting somewhere now. We can coax them down at least. Oh, hello. That was a silly thing to do. I don't know if you know this, but I'm pretty terrible at this game. I'm getting shot at from all angles. Okay, we're probably going to die. Let's retreat for a bit, shall we? Let's heal ourselves up in our bunker. 2 blaze rods. Oh, a little bit sneaky. I'm a sneaky man. Whoops. Now, fire resist potions might have been a good idea at this point, but too late for regrets. Which way was it? This way? Yes. Anyone else? Oh, it's still a hellhole up there. I need to get rid of all that netherrack. That'll make things that little bit easier. You coming down, mate? Maybe I can get this guy stray blazes. Slightly easier. I have no idea what's going on with these rates. I'm getting absolutely rolled here. This is not how this was meant to go. I don't know how I intended it to go because I'm absolutely awful at this, but this was not how it was meant to go. Okay? Oh dear. This is not safe territory. That is not safe territory. Nowhere is safe territory. This game is just completely and utterly unsafe territory. Well, not the game, but the nether. Vile place. But I will be leaving with my 6 rods. 3? We're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Was that 4? It is. Okay, we're getting someone with our raids now. We're getting somewhere. Oh, hello. One to go. All I need is one more of you people. You fiery buggers to give me your rod. Was that it? No. No. Just give me one, please. Someone. I'm sick of being here. Still no. Finally. Okay. Okay, now. We need to make a decision. Oh. You and me need to make a decision. Do we keep exploring? Or do we cut our losses and go back? Well, where's the fun in going back, eh? Hello. Oh, someone drawing that bow. Okay. Okay. Cross section. Cross section? Cross section. I have a strong suspicion that this fortress has only generated the good half. Well, I mean, define good half, but it's only generated the half that involves the spawners and the tops. It doesn't have any of the guts. It's a bit of a shame, really. We're just going to ignore everyone and run. Okay. We're getting out of here. We've got what we needed. We got what we came for. We're happy. And that's all that matters. Right, I'll see you in the overworld. Now, we've got 1 or 2 options when it comes to pearls, and I do not fancy being in the nether anymore. So we're going to go with option 2. Option 1 is going back into the nether and swinging my sword around a lot in a warped forest biome, or alternatively, warped forest biome where lots of endermen like to whomp around, or we just pop over to the village, steal the cleric's workstation, the brewing stand, get ourselves a cleric, and hope he gives us ender eyes, which all in all is much easier. Starting to panic then. I could have sworn this village had a chapel, and it does, it's just not the big stone one. Anyway, that's now mine. Thank you very much. I'll see you later. The question is, I've got a rough idea of where I'm putting the majority of the villagers. So, I wasn't planning on having clerics, generally, because they only have the one useful trade, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, and they don't even guarantee it, so I don't know whether I'm going to build him a chapel, or if I'm just going to give him the last space over here. To be fair, I could build a mini chapel inside this little bit here. Maybe that's what I'll do. Now, it's not the prettiest build, not by a long shot, but what it is functional. So hopefully that should get him where he needs to go. And here's the chapel. I hope you enjoy it. Right, let's just make sure he can't escape, shall we? Any holes around here? Yes, there's a hole around here. That should cover all bases. Now he should go in there, and hopefully I can trap him straight away with the rails I forgot to grab. Be right back. Okay, let's see how difficult he makes this for us. Oh, nearly. There, no, there, no. Okay, I failed both times, but he's actually been quite okay about it. We'll see if we can trap him in there. We might be able to. It might take a little bit of coaxing. Oh, I panicked then, and I didn't need to. Okay, so no, go back to your job, mate. I should probably put that one back first. There we go. Okay, go back to your job. Go back to your job. There we go. Okay, okay. Now you are a preacher. And we can get our prices from you from over here. Oh, I can also buy redstone. That's very useful. I'll be back in a sec. Let me go get my diamonds. Diamonds? Not diamonds. The emeralds. There we go. Okay, let's see if we get the trade we need from him. He's disappeared. Can I just reach him? Yeah, I can just reach him here. Okay, so gold or lapis. Let's get lapis, shall we? We don't particularly need it, but we need to get him to the next level. Maybe the one after. I can't remember. Is this the right level or is it the next one? Anyway, let's see. That's as far as we can go with this lot. Let's go get some more emeralds. Okay, I believe it's this last one. Let's see. Did we get our trade? We did! There. Now, all I need to do is let him sell me them slowly. Sorry, I couldn't get my words out then. Yes, so we've got our ender pearl trade. That means we are set for the next step. And that pretty much brings us to the end of this episode. Now, I've done a little bit of work down here. We've got a more functioning flow of room. We can still get down to our mines that way. And I've upgraded this system. As you can see, the dropper is no longer here. It is up here instead. So when these are filled, it will automatically just start spitting everything else out into lava. So it's a nice overflow protection. There it is. There's our dropper. And there's the circuit that allows it to just auto spit as soon as there's something in it, which is probably going to be a very long time for now. But yes, all that aside, I hope you've enjoyed the video, and with that, I'll see you next week when we go and take on that dragon who's been alive just a little bit too long, I think. Get our wings. Yes. Bye.